Welcome to week 5 of Texas high school football. Freddie Day alongside my broadcast partner, Mr. Gabe Gonzalez. We are live from the Honey Bowl, Uvalde, Texas. Game 1 of district. Fredericksburg Billies coming into town as they are coming in 0-4. A 4 non-district game schedule that they had. They came in, Lampasas, Wimberley, Kerrville, Tivy, and Burnett are the 4 teams that they played. For your Coyotes, they're coming in 2-2 after last week's game, 30-25 in Crystal City, as the Billies deferred to the second half, and the Uvalde Coyotes in their home maroon jerseys will be getting the kickoff as we start week 5 of Texas high school football. And that one goes into the end zone for a touchback, as Granados was back there. The Coyotes had Albert de la Garza as the captain, also Malachi Castaño. Abraham Ali is a gentleman that we have not seen for the past 2 weeks since the game against CC Win. He's back in the backfield, and number 67 is also Jackson Parker. For the Billies, Brooks Emo is the captain, also number 16 Tristan King, and we get this going as week 5 of Texas high school football. We have both coaches had the keys to the game, and we'll have that a bit later as we get going. We want to thank our game day sponsors as Ali gets the first carry, the ball on the 25-yard line. So it's a run to Ali to about the 27, a 2-yard gain on that one. 2nd and 8. We want to thank our game day sponsors today, Sonny's Auto Glass Tint. They're located at 595 West Main Street. Also, MD Performance. Go visit them at Mount Olympus Gym, 804 North Street here in Uvalde, Texas. And, of course, our great sponsors, as that one is Matt Blanco, who came in last week after Jet Flores took a hit and was not able to come back. Matt came in and did his job for Coach Miller, as he gets to about the 24, a loss of 3. So third.
It's 33, Freddie. 33.
3rd and 11.
3rd and 11?
Yeah, 3rd and 11. As they went back. They went back 3 yards. So Gabe Gonzalez, LMG Entertainment. You can go to the YouTube channel. It's LMG Entertainment 830. You can watch us on our YouTube channel. And, of course, Coyote Country 104.9 FM. That one is intended for the receiver, Willis, and in and out, as that one was a bit high. Willis was double covered in that one. So Blanco incomplete, 0 for 1 in the passing department. 4th and 11 from the 24. It's going to depend, Gabe, on, again, the running game, sustaining drives for the Coyotes tonight.
Yeah, I would think so, too. And another thing to remember, too, is those mistakes and those turnovers like that. He almost just dropped the punt right now. As he was getting it, those are the little simple mistakes that they got to keep. I think that's kind of what kept them out of those last 2 games as well, too.
Yeah, and to talk about that, I know Coach did mention in the interview with him before the game, he did mention, to get those little mistakes out of the way and for them not to be behind the chains. So they punt away.
Yep, we got the Coyotes coming out on defense now, folks.
As the Billies will have it at their own 49-yard line. A good field position for the Billies of Fredericksburg. And Coach Wilder, we also talked to him, and he mentioned, again, what the Uvalde does. They want to make sure that they stay physical in front. So, and number 2 will keep it as he gets across the 50 to the 48. That's Brooks Emo, the senior. And number 44 in on the tackle, that's Wally Flores. So a 3-yard gain. They're at the, 48-yard line of Uvalde.
We got trips down to the bottom over here. We got a handoff.
So that one to number 22, again, Luke Hackerode. And just to give you guys, a little bit on the rushing department, 61 yards per game for the Billies and 195 in the air. They're averaging about 11 points a game.
These guys have also played a tough schedule.
Yeah, they played a tough non-district schedule. It's dropped back, Brooks, looking middle of the field, caught it, connected, and they're going to –
Nope.
Did he catch it?
Nope. We have been waiting for the signal, but nope. Bringing up fourth down.
So on a 3rd and 7, that one was incomplete to number 5. That was Ayer Hernandez. Griffin Beard. So the Billies have 2 receivers to the near side, 2 to the far side, and they're in punt formation on a 4th and 7 from the Uvalde 48-yard line. And that one over the head of the punter. He's looking to make something happen, looking to throw now. He's got a man open, overshot him. That was number 8.
That would have been a heck of a play right there.
Yeah. So number 58 threw a pass to number 8, no, incomplete. And
so we got the ball on the
48 of their own 48. So field position changing here for both Uvalde and the Billies at their own 48-yard line, 1st and 10. We want to thank everybody who's joining us. Also, we want to thank our sponsors.
Shout out to Sonny's Window Tint.
Yeah,
Sonny's. Get your windows tinted, folks. He does great work over there. Right on the corner. You can go drop your vehicle off and go next door and have a bite to eat on some enchiladas.
There you go. One receiver to the near side. Blanco will keep it. He's looking for some running room. And the Billies converge on him at the 49, a 1-yard gain. We want to also thank, of course, our Griffin Ford, Bill Ford Tough, player of the game at the end of the game tonight. Sanford Waterworks, Luigi's Italian Restaurant, and First State Bank of Uvalde are some of our sponsors, some of our great advertisers. Is gain of 1, 2nd and 9 for Blanco. He did a tremendous job coming in after the that play where Jet was not able to come back. There is a flag.
There we go.
Well, and that was another issue last week, Gabe, as there was many penalties that were called, and it put us behind. They put the Coyotes behind the chains.
Yep.
So penalty second is that one was on or false start. So backs up the ball to the 44-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 14 after that false start. 2 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side. Shotgun formation for Blanco. Has Ali to his right, looking to throw. And that was Granados. Granados was on a go route, and Blanco was actually hitting him on a stop route there.
Yeah, a little miscommunication there. That's expected, though, because you do have a new quarterback make his first start of the season.
Yeah. So we want to also send prayers for a speedy recovery for Jet Flores. I know that he is, I believe he was going to be here on the field, if I'm not mistaken, but he is in an neck brace. So we got 2 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side. Shotgun formation again. Will keep it himself, looking to throw. He's still looking, keeps it. He's at the 50, crosses the 50 to about the 48. Actually, they're going to mark him out of bounds at midfield at 50-yard line. So a 6-yard gain there.
We got 4th and 8 coming up. I think this is definitely 4-down territory right here, though.
Yeah, you're at midfield. You got 8 minutes here in the first quarter.
Get out and try to get a little bit of momentum going.
My broadcast partner, Gabe Gonzalez, is also our producer of the broadcast, so he's doing double duty on the mic. Was going to punt it, and he got in front of him as he was trying to punt it. And Blanco gets sacked for a loss. So on a punt. So the ball is going back to
Yep, right back. We're just trading spaces here.
Yeah.
I literally think that's the same exact yard line that we were.
So 1st and 10 from the Coyote 48-yard line. will give, and a nice tackle, quick tackle by number 15. That's Zarek Valdez, the junior, coming in on the tackle. So that one was given to number 22. That's Huckerode. So 2nd and 9, a 1-yard gain on that one to the 47. Drops back, looking. Midfield, that one over the head of the intended receiver, number 5. Again, they're going to Griffin Beard. Beard, a sophomore, and looks to, as Brooks Emil, a senior quarterback for the Billies. He's going to have 2 receivers to the far side, 2 to the near side. Shotgun formation has Hacker on his right side. Will drop back, looking. Now a screenplay, and that's something that they talked about. A great play there by, again, number 15, Valdez. Valdez doing a great job.
That was he fought through the block, and he got the tackle there.
On a 3rd and 9, a screenplay that did not go anywhere. So 4th and 8 as they only gain 1 yard to the 46. And Granados is back deep right about the 5-yard line. As that one is punted away from the lefty. Granados at the 10. Tries to make a move there. 6:34 left. As they switch sides. Both teams trying to figure out, as they are at their own 10-yard line. Actually, they're going to spot them. They're going to spot them at the 13.
13.
So 1st and 10.
This is a good time to get a good sustained drive here, eat some clock up, get some points on the board.
Well, when we talked to Coach before the game, he did mention, of course, he has packages for Rocky Duran, who came in after Ali was hurt.
Played pretty well.
So want to see if they're both going to be out here. 2 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side. Blanco will give it to Ali. Ali gets across the 15. So to the 16, a 3-yard gain. It'll be a 2nd and 7 as we look at 6:10 left here in the first quarter. Now, when we talked to Coach about as far as the resilience of the team, he did mention that they're looking at making sure that they understand that the guys are stepping up when they have to. As Blanco there, stiff arm.
Great stiff arm there.
Got it to about the 20.
We got 5:37 left in the first quarter here.
So it'll be a 3rd and 3, call it a long 4. So So 2 receivers to the near side, 1 on the far side. Will bring Ali to his right. If you're listening on KVOU Coyote Country 104.9, the home Coyotes are going from your radio dial left to right tonight at the Honey Bowl. The visiting Billies are going from right to left. And, of course, you can watch us live as we're streaming this game on our YouTube channel, LMG Entertainment 830. Want to send a shout-out to the guys over at Oasis. We had the chance of going and eating at Oasis this afternoon. Richard Luna and his staff, the ladies there. A nice read option there. Gets it to the 20 again. No gain as he needed 3. He needed to get to about the 23. So 4th and 3 is Blanco.
Here comes the punt team.
Back punting would be Devere Willis. And so LMG Entertainment 830 is the YouTube channel that you can check it out. Also our 104.9 Facebook page. Make sure you guys check us out. Coyote Country 104.9. Willis punting it away.
There we go.
This time gets it away. Fair caught by number 5. That's Griffin Beard. Fair catch at about the 39-yard line. So the Billies will start their next drive, as we've had 1, 2, 3, 4 punts already, as we've gone 4 and out. Nice 40-yard punt by Willis. So they're at their own, the Billies are at their own 39-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Billies. Coach mentioned also that they're going to see a lot of screen passes, a lot of quick outs on the outside. 2 receivers to the far side, 2 to the near side. Shotgun formation.
Flags, free play.
Going deep. 10 receiver. Nice. As that was number 9 in Wyatt Hughes, who had an interception against Crystal City last week.
He did. He came up big on that defensive play.
And Aiden Nuzil was the intended receiver. The flags, it was a false. It was offsides.
Yeah, I saw him jump. We can't argue with the ref today on that one.
So 1st and 5 after that. The ball will be to the 44-yard line. Make sure you guys share the YouTube channel. Share, like our pages. As will take it himself, looks at some running room to the far side and goes pushed out of bounds by Barbosa, who did a tremendous job also last week. Barbosa in on the tackle. As Brooks Emil will lose a yard to the 43. It'll be 2nd and 6. 4 minutes left. 2 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side. Will give to number 23. Shakes and bakes to the outside and gets first down yardage as he gets it to the 49, maybe to midfield. They're going to spot it right at the 49, I believe. Actually, no. They spotted at the 47.
They did. They kept him short there.
The 47, that was number 23 on the run at Aaron Cantu. So 3rd and short will give against the Cantu. Cantu fighting his way through, getting across the 50 and gets a first down. A 1st and 10, as that one was a 3rd and 2. And again, Cantu with the carry gets it to the Coyote 46-yard line. A 1st and 10, the first down by either team. 2 receivers to the near side, 1 on the far side. Actually, there's a receiver coming. So there's three receivers set, and that's probably going to be a quick screen this way. There it is. That's what we looked at. The screen was to this side. So when they have the 3 receiver bunch to either side, it's probably going to go to that middle receiver. So that one was incomplete, intended for number 5, Griffin Beard. So incomplete, 2nd and 10 from the Uvalde 46-yard line. We want to thank our sponsors, Griffin Ford, Luigi's Italian Restaurant, and Sanford Waterworks. 2 receivers to the near side, 2 to the far side. We'll have Cantu on his right hip. Drops back, looking. Can't find anybody, rolls out. And just short, as that one was intended for number, on the far side, I believe it's number 6, the intended receiver, Harris Langford. Actually, 8, Domingo Viros. So incomplete, a 3rd and 10 for the Billies at the Coyote 46-yard line. So 2 receivers to the near side, 2 to the far side. Shotgun formation again for the Billies. Drops back, looking right. Will find the man wide open, number 23 on a wheel route. He gets it to about the 26-yard line.
That's a big first down for those guys.
So complete.
I do want to give a shout out right now to the Miller family tuning in on LMG Management, LMG Entertainment 830. Big shout out to them. They just had a new blessing. Congratulations, Mom and Dad.
The
Hope
Miller
y'all are doing
family.
well.
So the ball at the 26-yard line will keep it himself. And as soon as he gets to the line of scrimmage, he hugged that ball quickly. So again, Brooks Emel. So 2nd and 9 to the 25-yard line, 2nd and 9. A shout out to everybody listening on Coyote Country 104.9 on your FM dial. And of course, watching us. Drops back, looking, and right over the intended receiver.
That would have been a first down right there. He catches it.
Incomplete. They ran some drag route across, and that one over the intended receiver, Griffin Beard. So 3rd and 9 from the 25-yard line. So the Billies have 2 receivers to the near side, 2 to the far side in shotgun formation. I believe that's Cantu in the backfield with him. That's Aaron Cantu, the running back. Now switches him over to the left side. An option, gets it, and closing in quickly. Number 5 in on the tackle, Ryan Baron. Baron has been doing such a tremendous job on the outside as far as the linebacker position. And that one.
We got a minute. Are we going to get a little field goal attempt here?
Probably.
Oh, here we go.
Number 58, the lefty. Didn't see him in pregame, but if they're bringing him in, that's Charles Rain, number 58, to attempt on a 4th and 6. It was a 3-yard gain from the 22-yard line. That one is up, and it is no good. Wide right. And that was a 22, 32, 39-yard. It was a 39-yard field goal attempt. That was wide right with a minute 28. And
I think this is a good time right here. If we want to jump on these guys and not keep giving them chances, we gotta jump on them right here.
Yeah, Uvalde would take it over at their own 22-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Coyotes with a minute 28 here in the first quarter as the sun sets to the west of us. And Blanco will take it himself to the outside, trying to stretch it out to the outside. And a nice play by number 10. That's Colton Wolf as he contained the outside edge. And
that's football 101 right there. Don't let nobody get on the outside shoulder.
Yeah, exactly. And he was able to contain that outside, and Blanco was not able to get to and turn the corner. So back to the 16-yard line, it looks.
Yep.
16-yard line, loss of 6, so it's 2nd and 16. Again, losing, Jet Flores and the dynamic of what he can do both with his arm and his feet. Blanco does a great job as far as on the when we saw him come in last week against Crystal City. He had that 57-yard touchdown run where it was a read option. He took it himself to the house. Having a week of practice under his belt, again, the dynamic with Flores and him is the fact that they had an off-season, catching balls from Flores and not Blanco. Blanco does have a strength in his arm. I think they need to kind of get on the ball and run the ball more. We'll see if they bring Rocky out too. Blanco drops back. He's steps up. Granados at the 45-yard line. A great pass. A connection from Blanco to Granados. A completed pass all the way down to the 48-yard line. 1st and 10. We have a...
Hey, First State Bank, first down.
There you go. First State Bank, first down.
I'm going to try to get my voice down like Judge Mitchell over there. Really throw it on there.
There you go. That was a 32-yard completion on a 1st and 10 and a timeout called. Well, actually, no, that's the end of the quarter.
Yep, end of the
quarter.
quarter.
The end of the quarter. And from the Honey Bowl in Uvalde, Texas, It is 0-0. We'll be back with more after this. You're listening to KVOU, Coyote Country 104.9. Griffin Ford has been a part of the community for 43 years. We are where your friends, family, and neighbors work. We don't want a vehicle. We want to help you buy the vehicle you want. We currently are offering employee pricing in all our new inventory. We have the largest pre-owned vehicles in the area. So come by and see us at 3000 East Main Street or call one of our sales professionals, 830-78-3673. That's Griffin Ford. Ohio!
All right, we're back, folks.
We're back live as we start the second quarter. Their own 40. And Blanco looks a pitch out, has Ali, has some running
Put
room.
that shoulder down, boy.
And
there you go.
lowers.
Big boy coming back.
lowers
that number 21.
Lowers his shoulder, gets it to the Billies' 49-yard line.
I've seen that boy without pads and stuff. He's a big boy. I think if I was heading towards him like that cornerback was right there, I might think a little bit twice about hitting that big fella.
So, and that's another
First
Coyote.
day bank, first down.
There you go. And that's what Coach Miller was talking about when we had our little, and you also had him on the coach's corner. Two receivers in the near side, one on the far side. Shotgun formation for Blanco. Has Ali to his left hip, pitches out and gets hit as Willis was trying to get some room for him to run. That's Colton Wolf in on a tackle. 41-yard line, so a loss of 2. 2nd and 12. Like I said, we did mention, as far as the when we talked to coach, and he did mention that it's going to be one of those things where how much conditioning does Ali have coming back after missing those 2 games? 2 receivers to the far side, one on the near side. Shotgun formation for Blanco. Looking to throw. Has the man in the flat, and he will probably we have a flag on the play.
Usually when it's back there, we got personal fouls. He's hitting the quarterback, or we got to hold.
It's one or the other, right?
Yeah, it's usually always one or the other.
So the pass intended to number 40, and the header free. So it's a personal foul. Roughing the passer. Are we doing the roughing the passer? So 15-yard penalty on that one.
We'll take some free yards.
Because we didn't get some last
We
game. So the ball, 15-yard, will be marked off to about the 26-yard line.
We got 10:42 left in the second quarter, folks.
And
so
we
still
have another.
0-0. First day bank, first down.
There you go. I want to also thank our great sponsors, Griffin Ford. Don't forget, they have some great fall deals. Go see them at 3000 East Main Street. Sanford Waterworks. As Blanco to the near side, shake and bake, and gets it across the 25 to the 24, 23. Nice open field tackle there by number 4, Yair Hernandez. As you mentioned earlier, the Billies had a non-district schedule of Lampasas. They had Wimberley, Kerrville, Ivy.
Ivy, I believe, are state ranked.
Yeah, they're state ranked. And then Burnett. I mean, you got a gauntlet of 4 non-district games, and for you to have, those type of games, of course, it gets you ready for your district season. So 2nd and about 7. That one quickly.
Oh, there we go.
That was a nice little toss
That was a great catch by number 40 as well, too.
Derek De La Cruz.
I think he just stuck his hand out and caught that.
It was like, oh, look, I see it here in my hands. So all the way down to the 13-yard line. And it looks like that's another Uvalde Coyote.
First down. No, we're going to get that. I got to practice that. Don't get mad at me, folks.
No, nobody's getting mad at you, but it's a first state bank of Uvalde, first down. So at the ball at the 13 inside the red zone, gives it to Ali. Ali Gets it down to about the 5-yard line.
He was just dragging guys with him. I love it. I love seeing those big boys move.
You know what you're going to get with Ali. You know it's going to be a north and south thing. You know he's trying to get back into the flow of things all the way down to the 5-yard line. It'll be a second.
Just keep feeding him.
And there he goes. 5 yards out.
Welcome back.
Welcome back for Abraham Ali with 9:01. Abraham Ali from 5 yards out goes in for pay dirt. 6-0 the score. And the Coyotes 9-play drive that ends in a Abraham Ali 5-yard touchdown run with 9:01. DeVille Willis
Trying to add that extra point there. This kid's got a leg on him, folks. Get it down and kick it.
That one's up, and it's good. 7-0.
There you go.
And with that, we're going to take it to break. We'll be back with more after this. You're listening to KO Country 104.9. Sanford Waterworks is a family. Griffin Ford has been a part of the community for 43 years. We are where your friends, family, and neighbors work. We don't want to sell you a vehicle. We want to help you buy the vehicle you want. Currently are offering employee pricing in all our new inventory. We have the largest selection of pre-owned vehicles in the area. So come by and see us at 3000 East Main Street or call one of our sales professionals, 830-278-3673. That's Griffin Ford.
Go Coyotes!
On those? We're back live, and we want to thank our game day sponsor, Sunny Auto Glass Tint, 595 West Martin Street. Go ahead and call them at 830-275-2048. And also MD Performance. Visit them at Mountain Olympus Gym, 804 North Street. They offer free weights, cardio equipment, weight machines, personal training available, 24/7 access. And make sure you contact them at 830-279-2012 or message them on their social media at mountolympus.mdp. Sign up or take a gym tour.
I think I need to take a gym tour. Just a tour, though. I don't know about actually working out.
Guys, don't forget the 62nd Annual Southwest Texas College Rodeo, October 4th and 5th at the Uvalde County Fairplex, presented to you by 3S Services and Uvalde Chevrolet. That's at 7 p.m. October 4th and 5th. That's a Friday and Saturday. Hunters Roundup and Barbecue Cook-Off November 1st and 2nd from our good friends over at the Uvalde Area Chamber of Commerce. Also happening is that one from the 25 and
he bottled up right there. That was a great play defense.
So the Billies have it at their own 25 on the 1st and 10. The carry goes nowhere for Luke Hackerode.
I think this is definitely one of those teams that you don't want to keep hanging around, you know, because they're coming in 0-4. They don't really have much to go for it. I think giving them any hope is not going to be what you want to do. So let's just put the
nail in the coffin early, so to speak. That one deep and caught. The intended or the pass was caught by Aiden Luziel.
As much as I coming in hearing about their running attack, they aren't afraid to throw the ball.
No, they have more. They rush only 61. They average 61 yards a game. They throw for over 195.
Oh wow!
So that ball at the 45-yard line, a 1st and 10 for the Billies. Two receivers to the far side, two to the near side. Shotgun formation. We'll have Cantu to his left. We'll have Hackerode. That ball on the ground. And the snap was not able to be controlled by Emil. And Emil falls on top of it, losing some yardage back to the 47-yard line. So loss of 8, 2nd and 18. They go back. They were at the Uvalde 45. They got to get to the Uvalde 35 for a first down. Two receivers to the near side, two to the far side. 7:15 left. Drops back to the outside. That's completed. And some yards after the catch, gets it across the 49. So Emo and Nunez gets a third. So a 3rd and 14 from the Coyote 48, excuse me. Let's check that. 6:45 left. 2 receivers to the far side, 2 to the near side. Shotgun formation for the Billies. Drops back, looking. Emo now steps in the pocket, throws deep. That ball is caught. A nice catch.
That was a good one.
And well played was De La Garza. De La Garza was there, but
you can't really get mad at get after the defensive back for that one. I think he was all over that. That was just a great catch.
All the way down to the Coyote 7-yard line. 1st and goal for the Billies. And Emo will take it himself, and he is in for the Billy touchdown. 7-yard run by Brooks Emo with 6:03, a 7-yard touchdown run with 6:03 left here in the second quarter, and it is 7-6 with the point after attempt as number 58 coming in, Charles Rain, for the point after, and it is up and good. Ties up the ball game 7-7 with 6:03 left. We'll be back with more after this. You're listening to Coyote Country 104.9. Griffin Ford has been a part of the community for 43 years. We are where your friends, family, and neighbors work. We don't want to sell you a vehicle. We want to help you buy the vehicle you want. We currently are offering employee price on all our new inventory. We have the largest selection of pre-owned vehicles in the area. So come by and see us at 3000 East Main Street or call one of our sales professionals, 830-278-30. That's Griffin Ford.
Go Coyotes!
Granados, east to the 20, has some running room, 30, 35. Nice run back of 25 yards for Granados with 5:55 left. So Uvalde will have it at their own 35, 1st and 10, as the ball game is tied at 7 apiece here in the second quarter. Food always cooked fresh at Luigi's Italian Restaurant, 432 West Main Street in Uvalde. Make sure you call them up, 830-900-5051.
Some of the best pizza in town.
Yeah, the pizza. I know you guys eat a lot of pizza during
football season.
During football season,
you gotta
right?
eat pizza and wings, buddy.
Blanco, 2 receivers to the far side, 1 on the near side. Shotgun formation has De La Cruz kind of in that as Ali is
he's hurt.
On the ground, and we're going to take a short break.
We have
an injury timeout. And again, we want to thank our game day sponsors. Man, our game day sponsors.
Window Tint.
Sunny's Auto Glass Window Tint, 595 West Main Street. You can call them up at 830-275-2048. And make sure you tell them Freddie and Gabe sent you. They'll hook you up with some window tint.
You need that in here in this South Texas, folks.
Yeah. MD Performance. Come visit them at Mount Olympus Gym, 804 North Street. They offer free weights, cardio equipment, weighted machines, personal training available, and it's a 24-hour access.
Yep,
to
access
the gym.
card, folks.
So make sure you guys
Pay your
contact them.
money.
830-278-2012 is the number to call, or message them on social media at mountolympus.mdp to sign up and, of course, get a gym tour. Griffin Ford. You can get 4.9 APR right now. Well-qualified buyers on all Super Duties 2024.
Yep.
Also, $4,500 off Expeditions, $3,000 off 2024 Escapes, and they have over 80 pre-owned vehicles.
Pre-owned. I'm in the market here.
Make sure you guys go in and talk to the Philly staff at Griffin Ford as we get back to the game on a 2nd and 10. Blanco looking, now he can't find anybody, tucks it in. He's at the 40 and gets dropped there. Nice play real quick by Hernandez. So on a 1st and 10, or on a 2nd and 10, excuse me, Blanco gets to the 43rd and 5. Of course, we're going to see Rocky Duran
Back in the game.
back in the game. We didn't see him all the first quarter. Now we see him after Ali went
down and was helped off the field, folks, unfortunately.
2 receivers to the far side, one on the near side. Willis on a jet sweep, makes a play, gets it to about the 50, needed to get to the 45, got to the 50, got to midfield, and that is a
First Day Bank, first down. Ooh, that one was a little bit better.
There you go.
Sorry, folks. We aren't very, we're trying here, folks. You know. No, just kidding.
So that's a nice play there. 10-yard rush there for Willis. 2 receivers to the near side, one to the far side. Shotgun formation for Blanco. Willis in motion as now the Coyotes pitch out. Duran makes a spin move out to the outside, and he's dangerous. Once he gets into that open field, he is dangerous. He's got some speed out in the outside, and it was a nice pitch out going to Duran.
He's what they would call a shifty back.
Yeah. Gain of 3, 2nd and 7 to the 47-yard line of the Billies with 4:27 left. Two receivers to the far side, one on the near side. Again, in shotgun formation, has Duran to his left side. Will bring Willis in motion. Will keep it himself, bounces out to the outside. A strong man right there as Blanco was stood up and fought for extra yardage to the 46-yard line. It'll be a 3rd and 6. It'll be a 3rd and 6 with 4:08. Coach Miller will, it's a short field here. You're already in Billy's, territory. You're on the other side of the 50. You're tied at 7. You know that you got to get to about the 30 for a good kick from Willis if you need to get those three points.
Yeah,
So
they still got some room to go. A first down goes far right here.
3 receivers to the near side. Actually, there's a timeout called as Coach Miller calls timeout on a 3rd and 6. His first charge timeout with 3:38 left here in the 2nd quarter. You're listening to Freddie Rea and my broadcast partner, Gabe Gonzalez, LMG Entertainment. Make sure you guys
don't forget to subscribe to that YouTube channel right there, LMG Entertainment 830.
Well, you also have some other stuff coming up. I know there's
We do,
some
folks.
things coming up.
We do. We're going to have a little Halloween dance coming up with the Crazy Pimps and El Gran Sabor de Adrián Diaz. A little cumbia night
Adrián Diaz
at the Herbie
and
Ham Activity Center, folks.
And that's October 31st?
October 25th.
Oh, 25th.
Yes, that's Saturday.
Do we have anything else along the line of what's happening with LMG Entertainment and of course
We got some comedians coming as well too. We got Willie Barcena coming November 2nd to the Herbie Ham. We're trying to build something for the community, folks. Really, in all honesty, that's what all this LMG stuff is trying to do. We know we need entertainment.
Blanco drops back, can't find anybody, tucks it in. He's at the 45. The ball on the ground as he tried to throw the ball to De La Cruz, excuse me. Not sure if they're gonna call it incomplete because was he coming forward or not? And just a score update from from Medina Valley as the Eagle Pass Eagles are up 14-7 as Medina Valley and Eagle Pass start their district play also. So we'll start getting some scores in for halftime as around the state everybody's already finished with their non-district schedules and getting into district play. And of course, once you get into district play, that's your hopes of.
This is where you make your money, folks. This is what gets you into the playoffs, gets you to the dance.
So fourth and 10 is the ball back to midfield, punted away by Blanco. That takes a Uvalde Coyote row and all the way down to about just outside the 15-yard line.
We got 2:34 left in the half, folks. 7-7.
7-7 the score. Of course, we got our good friends on Facebook, and we got also on YouTube. Shout out to staff, Richard Luna and his staff of waitresses there at the
Oasis Outback.
Oasis Outback. I had a chicken smothered chicken breast, something with a baked potato and side salad.
Oh, I had me a little bit of turkey.
Oh yeah, you did, right?
Yeah.
With some barbecue.
Yeah.
3 receivers to the far side, 1 on the near side. Shotgun formation. We'll give to the running back, and again, the front line, the defensive front line for Uvalde is doing a tremendous job in getting into those gaps and not giving the Billies any opportunity of running the ball.
They haven't had any luck running the ball today.
So on a 1st and 10, they could not get anything. A 2nd and 10 from the 15, drops back, looking Emo, middle of the field, gets a completion, and finally connects with Griffin Beard on a pass.
See, they're throwing the ball and they're getting positive yards. I don't know. We need to maybe.
So they get to the 30, a 15-yard pass play, 1st and 10 for the Billies. Now again, a run up the middle. And as we talked about it there.
Yeah, that's usually how it goes when the announcers talk about it, is when
right?
they tend to come in and do things like that.
So Aaron Cantu up the middle gets it to, and a hurry-up offense to the Uvalde 48-yard line.
They're running a little hurry up here.
Yeah, quickly out to the outside, complete to number 6. To the 42-yard line. A 6-yard completion. It'll be a 2nd and 4. And that's going to be a minute 22. The Billies are in hurry-up offense. Taking a shot downfield, looking deep. That one off the fingertips.
He almost had the one-handed grab there.
Yeah, Harrison Langford. Harrison Langford, the intended receiver there, in and out of the hands. Incomplete. So 3rd and 4. Excuse me, 3rd and 6.
We got timeout, Fredericksburg.
Timeout with minute 16. I guess we'll stay here. That's their first timeout charge. 2 timeouts left.
How about we take a little break and honor our good sponsors?
Yeah, go ahead and take care. Freddie Heredia, KVOU. Freddie Heredia, Country, Sports with Coach Wade Miller of 4.9 Sports with Uvalde. Wade Miller of the Uvalde Coyotes. Coach, expectations for the 2024 season as you have the home opener here at home against Carrizo Springs. And we're back live. We want to thank Luigi's Italian Restaurant. We had some good food the last time we were there. So 2 receivers to the far side, 1 on the near side. Now in the T formation has 2. Is that one to the near side?
He makes a good throw there. He's getting a lot of positive yards.
Yeah, the intended receiver there was number 8. That was Domingo Viveros. So incomplete at the 42, 4th and 6. So
they are in punt formation.
A minute 10. Now, you have a short field here. You're at the Uvalde 43-yard line. Do you punt it away or with a minute 10, or do you fake it?
Oh,
he's punting away. Almost touched the
The Uvalde player.
The Uvalde player running down the field.
He wasn't even looking either. That would have been real.
1 minute, 1 second left here before the half. Tied from the Honey Bowl in Uvalde, Texas. You're listening to Freddie Rea, Gabe Gonzalez, Coyote Country 104.9 KVOU. Also, don't forget to tune in to your FM dial 102.3 Tejano y Más and 93.9 The Hits. So again, we have many, many ways that you can listen to the 3 radio stations. And, of course, you can catch Uvalde Sports on KVOU, Coyote Country 104.9. Don't forget, October 1st, the Uvalde Lobos will be taking, we're going to be streaming their first game as with a minute 1. We'll give to Rocky up the middle.
Okay, look, we got a little.
As they started at their own 14, 15-yard line. First and 10.
We got second down. We got about second and 2.
21,
Looks like they're taking the
6-yard.
approach of just running the clock out.
And again, Blanco doing a tremendous job there, kind of reading as he's kind of giving the ball to him and has the ball as he's coming forward.
The old read option. There
Yeah.
you go. First day bank, first down.
So the ball crosses the 25 to the 27-yard line.
The clock is still running, folks. The clock is running. We're at 20. It looks like they're just going to run it out. Run one more play, and I think we're going into halftime.
So one receiver to the far side, 2 to the near side. Granados on a one-on-one situation on the outside. Do you take a shot? No. Give it to Duran. Duran gets it across to about the 28.
And I believe that's it, folks.
That was the last play. To the 28, a 1-yard gain. And at halftime from the Honey Bowl in Uvalde, Texas, the visiting Fredericksburg Billies, the Fighting Billies, 7. Uvalde Coyotes, 7. It's tied up.
Tied up going into
the locker room at halftime. We'll be back with more after this. You're listening to KVOU, Coyote Country 104.9. Griffin Ford has been a part of the community for 43 years. We are where your friends, family, and neighbors work. We don't want to sell you a vehicle. We want to help you buy the vehicle you want. We currently are offering employee pricing in all our new inventory. We have the largest selection of pre-owned vehicles in the area. So come by and see us at 3000 East Main Street or call one of our sales professionals, 830-278-3673. That's Griffin Ford.
Go Coyotes!
Freddie Rea, KVOU. Freddie Rea, Country 104.9 Sports with Coach Wade Miller of 104.9 Sports with Coach Wade Miller of the Uvalde Coyotes. Coach, expectations for the 2024 season as you have the home opener here at home against Carrizo Springs.
These black.
And we're back live from the Honey Bowl. It's halftime. We're with Uvalde Leader News sports editor James Voles. Thank you for joining us again, as we had a tremendous time last week in Crystal City as we had you on our halftime show. How do you see the first half of the first district game, week 5 of Coyote football?
I see these two teams as mirror images. Both of them would prefer to run the ball. They will throw it when they have to. And as a consequence, right now we've got a 7-7 tie. I think that we need to tighten up a little bit in our defensive secondary. I'd like to see us be a little bit more aggressive, go for the ball, maybe knock the ball away. Or a while ago we had a shot where they had a 42-yard gain. I just tackled the guy. You know, in high school ball, unlike the pros, it's only a 15-yard penalty. Instead of a 42-yard gain, I'd take the 15-yard penalty every time. But it's easy to see when you're looking from the press box. Not so easy to see when you're down there on the field.
Yeah, exactly. Now, we talked to Coach. We do have Abraham Ali back in the lineup. We're going to see a mixture of him and Rocky. Blanco, of course, he came in last week. We've seen some things from him today. But again, a work week as far as trying to get him into the flow of the offense.
Right. Well, he re-injured himself a while ago. I don't know what his status is. I don't know whether he will come back or not. But I would expect to see more of number 2, who sometimes runs from the Wildcat. We haven't seen the Wildcat offense yet.
Yeah, Jared Martinez.
Jared Martinez, and then probably more of Rocky Duran, and then more of Matt Blanco. Matt can run the ball well. And then I'd throw the ball a few more times down the field to Diego Granados. Granados is a great receiver. And, just try to mix it up some. Every once in a while run some misdirection with DeVere Willis.
Yeah.
And just see what you can come up with. And then we have to put more of a rush on their quarterback. If you rush him, he will throw the ball away. But the trouble is that you got to get a rush on him.
Yeah, and he's been he's dropping back and hasn't had anybody in his face in that first half. Now, we also we're talking about, as far as understanding, the complexity of what the second half might be. Would we see more of Rocky? Would we see more of the two-back set with both Ali and him? We don't know yet until we get back. We got about 20-something minutes left, but at halftime, as I talked to in the pregame show or before the game, the Billies average 61 yards on the per game on the ground. They do throw the ball more. They average about 195.
Well, and I'll tell you why they have more through the air thus far, because they've played 4 really good football teams. They played Lampasas, Wimberley, Burnett last week.
And then state-ranked Kerrville-Tivy.
Yes, and those teams play good defense. So when you get behind, you might wind up having to throw the ball. I think running is what they really want to do with number 23, number 22, and with the quarterback. But when you get behind, you have to throw, or if you can't get first downs, and that's what happened in the first half, they ran. They didn't really throw it except when they had to. Yeah. And so I think you'll see the same. I think that's what they do on offense. I think you'll continue to see that. In our situation, I got to believe eventually we're going to see some Wildcat. I think we'll continue to see, like I said a while ago, Matt Blanco will run, Rocky Duran will run, and, of course, Jared Martinez will run.
Yeah, as we get some scores from our good friend over at Griffin Ford, Mr. Scott is giving us some updates. Bandera 14, Hondo 0. And
Hondo had a very physical game last week with Divine. They lost a couple of players, and so they're playing short-handed tonight. That doesn't surprise me that they're trailing. Bandera has a very good team, and they're a very physical team as well.
Bracket 32, Dehane is 7, La Pryor 12, Center Point 7. Crystal City, of course, playing Carrizo Springs 7-6. Is the score there.
It's a backyard rivalry. You can throw out numbers, you can throw out stats, you can throw out everything, throw out the kitchen sink. When Crystal City and Carrizo Springs play, it's a battle. That's a battle for, Highway 83.
Yeah.
Separated by about 12 miles. The Javelinas and the Wildcats. That's always going to be a good game. It doesn't matter what the records are or anything else. I would expect that to be maybe a 1-point or maybe a 1-touchdown game either way. But I have to say, I was very impressed with Crystal City last week. I'm wondering if they may be a little bit flat after that big win over us. That was the first time they'd beaten Uvalde, gosh, I think in about 50 years.
Yeah.
And so, maybe they were so emotionally drained. But if Crystal City can't get up for Carrizo Springs, there ain't any way they can get up for it.
Yeah, exactly. And over in Medina Valley, we have Eagle Pass 14-7 leading that one as they start their district play.
I got to say, that's a little closer than I thought it would be. Eagle Pass has got a dynamic football team this year. And for them to only have a 7-point lead right now, that's a little bit of a surprise. But when you start district, it's a new season. So even though Medina Valley's not won any games this year, I think maybe they had won one game, and they've got a good team. And when you start district, new season, throw out the records.
Well, and again, going into this week's game, they did play New Braunfels Canyon last week, and they lost 35-7.
Right.
That was their parents' night at home. CC Win is at home as they get their second district. They lost their first district game to Southwest Legacy. Now they have John Jay, one of the two toughest teams in their district, back to back.
I tell you, the history I've seen through the years, a few times that Uvalde has played Jay, they're always very physical teams that can run the football. They always have one big back that they'll just keep pounding you away until they just pound your defense into submission.
Yeah.
But, Wynn is developing a program over there. I think they've got a good guy who's the head coach, who was their defensive coordinator last year.
Yeah, Renee Ramirez.
Give him some time. He needs a little bit more talent there. They're developing that talent. I think that in a couple of years he's going to have that program rolling.
Yeah, and he, like we mentioned in my show, because he was on our show on Wednesday night, Keep Talking Sport with Freddie Rea. He does have a dynamic sophomore in the quarterback, Junior Cruz. He does have a sophomore class that, again, is getting that leadership from the upperclassmen, and he gives kudos to the upperclassmen for trying to get these guys up and running.
Well, when I went back to the game that we played earlier this season, and every time I saw them, somebody catch the ball or run with the ball, it was always a sophomore.
Yeah.
I was like, good grief, is this all sophomore team? I mean, they had other guys there, but it just seemed like all the guys that were making the big plays were sophomores, And so they're kind of like at this point this season where Crystal City was last season.
Yeah.
Crystal City was a mostly sophomore team. This year, Wynn is a mostly sophomore team. Wait till next season and look and see what happens.
Yeah.
But in fairness, they play in a very tough district.
Yeah, they do. As James Voles was with us last week on our halftime report. What do you have from the Flores family as far as Jet Flores and, of course, his
Well, I haven't talked to Mr.
health.
Flores. I haven't talked to Jet either. I have to be honest with you. I've talked to the head coach, and he told me that Jet is done for the season, that we're not going to get him back. But like I told you last week, I just want him to be healthy.
Yeah.
I think what happened, he suffered a severe concussion. They did have a CT scan, an MRI scan. Everything looks good. So I would think that he would make a recovery. But, the brain is probably one of the most misunderstood parts of the body. And you see so many guys have concussions on, really hard hits like the one we saw at Crystal City. And then sometimes you'll see them barely hit the ground and they'll suffer concussions. So you never can tell.
And again, it mirrored something of what we saw a year ago in the NFL with Hamlin, as far as just him collapsing. It was much like that. So there's a lot of things that come into play when you just see something like that and your heart just drops in hopes that nothing really bad comes of it.
Well, and sometimes when a play like that happens, the young man or whoever, they'll pop up. It's really adrenaline.
Yeah.
It's like they're unconscious, but the body doesn't know it yet, and that's why they fall back to the ground. But it's head injuries are serious. That's why they take targeting so serious. I think that what you're going to see the next few years, you're going to see even heavier penalties doled out for targeting because you're seeing so much of it, and because 15 yards in ejection, it doesn't seem quite enough. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that it was an intentional thing. I'm sure it was an accidental thing. I don't think anybody at this level of ball, now outside the NFL, I don't think anybody's going to try to hurt somebody intentionally. They're trying to make a play, you know. So, but anyway, that's the situation with Jet, and we wish him all the best in the future. we want to get him back in the uniform next season. I want to see him play basketball first. Just a great basketball player. So, you know, I did see his dad on the sideline, so I don't know if Jed's here tonight, but if he isn't, maybe Dad's here to represent him.
Yeah,
and
to represent
if
him.
he's not here, and if he's at home, maybe he's listening right now, you know, all the best to you, young man. I remember one time we were in coach's office last year, and he and I and Brody Carnes, we were picking games in the football contest. We had football games, and I think he did a pretty good job, as I recall. So we got to do a little bit more of that before the season's over.
Well, you know what? Now that I have you here,
Yes.
we do have. I have a pick'em.
Yeah.
Basically, it's called the Hyundai of Del Rio Pick Six.
Right.
So on Wednesday nights we have our guest plus our guru Grant Bibb over in Uvalde or over in Del Rio,
Right.
the Hyundai Pick Six. But of course we had 6 Virginia Tech, Miami. Who do you have for that one?
I like Miami.
Miami.
Yeah.
So we're gonna put James to the Hyundai Pick Six. So he's going Miami.
Right.
And we got Oklahoma State, Kansas State.
Kansas State.
Kansas
at home.
State at home. So, and then we got number 2 Georgia, number 4 Alabama.
I tell you what, that's tough. I really like Georgia, but Alabama and DeBeer, I'll give them at home. I like Milroe, the quarterback, very much. So an upset there.
You're going Alabama?
I'll go into Alabama.
And then we got the Saints Falcons.
That's a tough ball game, I tell you. I really like Atlanta because, you know, Texas is my school. That's where I went to school. And I love Bijan Robinson. But I tell you what, I'll take. Is it at Atlanta?
Yeah, it's at Atlanta.
I'll take Hotlanta.
You take Hotlanta. Eagles and Bucks. They're
Boy,
at Tampa Bay.
I'm taking Tampa Bay. I love the head coach of Tampa Bay. That guy Bowles. He's a tremendous, probably unsung, underrated head coach.
I had Bills Ravens.
Well, that is a tough ball game. That was a tiebreaker on our football contest.
That's right.
The Bills and the Ravens. Do I have to just pick them? On our deal, we had to take the
score.
Had to predict the score.
No, we're just picking them.
I tell you what, I never pick against the Ravens at home.
There you go. So he's got the Ravens. Yeah. I did have an extra pick, which was Cowboys and Giants. Of course, they played Thursday night football. Right. I still don't see the Cowboys doing much because their offense is bleak. I don't see them.
I tell you, they're a tough situation. They cannot run the ball and they cannot defend against the run. If you can't do either of those two things, you're not going to win many games in the NFL.
No, you're not.
Also, too, I think they made a big mistake. I'd have never given the quarterback $60 million a year.
No,
I mean, you're telling me you're going to pay him $60 million? Patrick Mahomes only makes $45 million a year.
And he's a 2-time Super Bowl.
Yes, he's actually won. Yeah, he's a 3-time MVP of the Super Bowl.
Yeah, exactly.
So and he makes $15 million less. Talk about a bargain, man. Those people at Kansas City, they know how to make deals. So.
Well, and you got to understand. I mean, Jerry Jones has made some moves in the offseason that were, again, for fans alike, were like, what are we doing? And he said he was all in, but you wait till last minute, and all you're doing is just giving ammo to your players, your own players, to go ahead and seek more money. CeeDee Lamb.
He was just kind of in, if you'll pardon the expression, quarterback hell. He needed a quarterback, but he really couldn't afford to pay him that money, but he went ahead and signed him anyway. So we'll see what happens. If he comes through and they get to a Super Bowl the next number of years, the next 3 years, Jerry Jones will look like a genius. If not, he'll look like he does kind of now. But
now, right?
That's just me talking. And Jerry, if you're out there listening, I'm just joking.
That's James Bowles of the Uvalde Leader News. He's a sports editor. Make sure you guys go get a copy of the Uvalde Leader News as you're going to see the report on this game and, of course, everything that happens. We're going to be live for our first volleyball Lobos game on October the 1st.
That's next Tuesday. It will be, I believe, Dig Pink Night.
That's right.
In commemoration of Breast Cancer Awareness Month, which starts on Tuesday.
On Tuesday, October
so
1st.
if you have some pink gear, if you have some official Lobos pink gear, wear it on Tuesday night. I don't think that I will be there, or I may be there late, because I've got doubleheader 8th grade football out here at the Honey Bowl on Tuesday. They're playing Eagle Pass.
No, are they playing Eagle Pass? I thought they were playing. I have it on the schedule. Hold on, I can go back and see on the schedule real quick.
I believe it's the Little Eagles that they're playing on Tuesday night. It's 5 and 6:30.
Sabinal 21, Rock Springs 0. our good friend
All right,
at Rock
Sabna.
Springs, the Angoras, is the old OC from Eagle Pass.
Yeah, I know.
Javi Cardenas.
Took that job. In fact, I tell you what, I think that Coach Miller wanted to get him over here in Uvalde, but he said, sorry, Coach, I got a head coaching job, so I got to go there.
Yeah, exactly. So I have the schedule here. It says Lobos.
That's for the volleyball, right?
Yeah, volleyball.
I was talking about football.
They play Carrizo.
Yeah.
Oh, as far as football
for eighth grade on Tuesday night. Anyway, let's see what else. That's on Tuesday when they play. I think their games are set for 5, 6, and 7. Freshman, JV, and varsity.
So
and there will be some sort of ceremony, I'm sure, to commemorate Dig Pink Night.
Also, around the area, Medina Valley, a young lady by a name of Cara Garcia is still in the hospital in ICU. They have a green ribbon to commemorate her because, again, she's from Medina Valley, the Lady Panther. So it's hashtag play for Cara is what they're going with. As we want to thank James Bowles for joining us on the Griffin Ford halftime report, and we also want to thank, of course, the 62nd annual Southwest Texas College Rodeo. That's October 4th and 5th. Are you going to be over there trying to?
Probably over there on the 5th or the 4th or the 5th, because that's when the actual big-time competition goes. They'll have some stuff. I think the first night is a Thursday night. I believe it's free.
Okay.
Friday and Saturday, I think it's $10 admission, but always a lot of fun, a lot of things to do there. They're going to have a lot of people performing there. I think they've got a trick dog that's going to be performing.
Yeah, they have. I do have here the 4th and 5th at the Uvalde County Fairplex at 7. It's presented to you by 3S Services and Uvalde Chevrolet. They have, of course, Kyle #Layman. And his dog Trick.
Oh, that's the name of the dog.
That's
Trick.
the name of his
dog. It's not a trick dog. The dog's name is Trick. All right. I know I had part of it, so yeah.
And we want to thank our good friends at the Uvalde Area Chamber of Commerce. You can get your pre-sale tickets at Oasis Outback, Texas Farm Store, First State Bank, Texas TXN Bank, Country Garden and Seed, and the Uvalde Chevrolet. They also have the Mechanical Bull. They have the Su Tierra Burros or Tequila Burros. So they have the beer
cantina. Get a picture with them or a picture of the Longhorn, either way.
Yeah, either way, you're gonna get something. Also, the Hunters Roundup, that's coming up November 1st and 2nd, and the barbecue cook-off over at our good friends over at John over at the Uvalde Area Chamber of Commerce. So again, there's a lot of stuff happening here in October, November. And again, we want to thank Griffin Ford, 3000 East Main Street, Sanford Waterworks at 4419 East Main Street, Luigi's Italian Restaurant. Have you eaten there? This great pasta,
great
pizza.
Good stuff. Yeah.
I believe you might be at the Pick'em show next Wednesday, right?
I tell you what, I've got I believe district team tennis on Wednesday. I'm a busy guy, you got to book me months in advance, brother. But if I can make it there, I will make it there.
Yeah, and of course our good friends at First State Bank of Uvalde. Also, our game day sponsors for tonight's game: Sonny's Auto Glass Tint at 595 West Main Street. You can call them up 830-275-2048, and MD Performance, Michael Derek Sandoval.
There you go.
The second gentleman that has MD Performance.
Right.
You can visit them at Mount Olympus Gym, 804 North Street. They offer free weights, cardio equipment, weight machines, personal training available, 24/7 access. Call them up at 830-279-2012 or message them on social media at mountolympus.mdp to sign up and to get gym. Also tonight was youth night, right?
Yes, it was.
Youth night for the first game of district. So again, with Coach Wilder, we did talk to him before the game, and he did mention, the fact that they had to be physical up in the front.
Right.
They had to establish a run, which they really haven't made.
They're trying to do it.
They're trying, yeah.
Credit to the Coyote defense.
Again, their front with Coach Miller. Coach Miller said that front, the defensive front was going to be big for them. Yeah. So, again, we'll see the second half adjustments on both sides.
We'll see what happens.
And it's 7-7 for James Bowles at the Uvalde Leader News. I'm Freddie Dea. We're going to be back with more after this. You're listening to Coyote Country 104.9 KVOU. We'll be back with more after this. Griffin Ford has been a part of the community for 43 years. We are where your friends, family, and neighbors work. We don't want to sell you a vehicle. We want to help you buy the vehicle you want. We currently are offering employee pricing in all our new inventory. We have the largest selection of pre-owned vehicles in the area. So come by and see us at 3000 East Main Street or call one of our sales professionals, 830-278-3673. That's Griffin Ford.
Go Coyotes!
Sanford Waterworks is a family-owned company that has been serving Uvalde in Southwest Texas for over 50 years. Our services include, but are not limited to, water softeners, reverse osmosis, PFAS remover, water well treatment, water storage, rain catchment, and irrigation. With our expansive knowledge of the water problems in our area, we are certain we can fix any water problem you have. Freddie Heredia, KVOU. Freddie Heredia, 9 Sports with Coach Wade Miller of 4.9 Sports with Uvalde. Wade Miller of the Uvalde Coyotes. Coach, expectations for the 2024 season as you have the home opener here at home against Carrizo Springs. We're back live from the Honey Bowl, Uvalde, Texas, as we're in week 5 of Texas high school football. The Fredericksburg Fighting Billies take a trip to Uvalde to take on the Uvalde Coyotes. The Coyotes and the Billies are tied at 7 apiece. My broadcast partner, Gabe Gonzalez, had some production duties to tend to, and we had our good friend James Voles.
The legendary James Voles.
Yeah, the legendary James Voles comes up and talks to us at halftime. We had a good talk about, of course, the first half of this game, and then talking about some other stuff. Also, just to give you some scores from around 14-14. It's tied over in Medina Valley in Castroville with the Eagle Pass Eagles and Medina Valley. LBJ and Del Rio are playing, and Del Rio, I believe, was up in that game, if I'm not mistaken. As here, 7-7, we the first half highlights real quick, as we only have kind of 2 scores. Not much happening in the first half. Actually, it was the end of the first quarter and into the second quarter. 9-play drive, 5-yard touchdown run by Abraham Ali from 5 yards with 9:09 left. It was 6-0 with the point after from Willis, 7-0. And then Fredericksburg comes right back with a 7-play drive, and a 7-yard touchdown run with 6:03 to tie up the ball game. That was set up by the pass between their quarterback Brooks Emil and Aiden Uzil, as the senior gets that pass down to the 7-yard line, and they go in for the touchdown. So that's the score, 7-7 from the Honey Bowl. We want to thank all our broadcast sponsors and advertisers. As don't forget, October 1st is our first Lobos game. Nice. Pink Out, October 1st. Cancer awareness is going, I believe that game is at 7 o'clock, so we're going to be at 6:30 starting our broadcast with the pregame show. And that's going to be our first look at the Lobos of Uvalde under the direction of Coach Martinez as they play host to Carrizo Springs. So the Coyotes come onto the field. The Billies come onto the field. We start the second half just here in a bit. Again, we want to thank all our great sponsors. Don't forget, guys, go visit our good friends at Griffin Ford, 3000 East Main Street. Right now, they got some great deals. 4.9 APR for well-qualified buyers on a 2024 Super Duties. Also, $4,500 off in rebates on 2024 Expeditions plus dealer discounts. So talk to Scott, and he'll give you a good deal. Also, they have $3,000 off 2024 Escapes. They have some, also they got some great deals on their pre-owned vehicles. That's right, pre-owned vehicles. The largest selection in the area for pre-owned vehicles. That's over at Griffin Ford. Sanford Waterworks.
I will say there were some nice-looking vehicles there when we were at Griffin Ford earlier.
Oh, yeah,
Those were some pretty F-250s there. I asked my wife for one, and she told me no.
She told you no.
All right, folks, here we go.
Second half kickoff. Willis kicks it off deep at the 5-yard line. Taken.
Return.
And nice play there, getting across the 32, the 35. It was Cantu.
So what do you think the Uvalde Coyotes need to do here, Freddie, to get ahead of this?
Again, their defense has to play lights out in the second half. They need to make sure that they do what they were doing in the first half. So at their own 36-yard line. Again, when I talked to the adjustments that they made and Coach Miller and the coaching staff of what is going to be done in the second half, again, make sure they bottle up number 23 and number 22. Don't let them get going on the ground. If they don't, they can come back and control the game on the ground with both Duran and Ali. So that one to the 38. Second and 8. Two receivers to the near side, one to the far side. And again to number 22.
Oh, bottled up.
Great play by the defense
right there. They were in the backfield before they could even get anywhere else.
Malachi Castaño in for the tackle. Also, again, that front three, that front four that Uvalde has. So the ball to the 40, a 2-yard gain. It's going to be a 3rd and 6 for the Billies. They're going to bring one receiver to the near side, two to the far side. They're going on your radio dial, FM radio. They're going from left to right. Drops back, and that's one of the things that we talked about. And that one out of bounds as Emil throws it out of bounds.
And here comes the punt team.
Well, that was one of the things that when he drops back, he hasn't had, in the first half, he hasn't had anybody
in
rush
his face.
or anybody
he really
in his
hasn't.
face.
He has had a lot of time back there, sitting down in the pocket. I counted on one play. There was at least a few seconds. He had like 3 or 4 seconds just standing there before anybody even got close to him. And we can't be having that. These guys got to get to the quarterback because that's going to slow that down. They've stuffed the run, but now they got to stuff the pass.
Granado's back deep. That ball takes a Billy's bounce and will at the 20-yard line. Granado's gets away, so a punt, much like what we started in the first quarter. Punt. I think we had like 5 punts. 10:34 left. And we got Uvalde at their own 20-yard line, 1st and 10.
All right, here we go, Coyotes.
LMG Entertainment. 830 is the YouTube channel. I want to say hey to, I think they're still open. I think they're open till 9, right?
Oasis.
Over Oasis Outback.
Save me some fish.
Blanco has Duran in the backfield. 2 receivers to the near side, 1 on the far side. Granados one-on-1. Now, the Billies are playing man. They're not playing a zone in the middle. So, yeah, they don't have a safety in the middle of the field. So, again, it is one is shading down to the near side at the 30. But if they get that one-on-one situation, as Duran tried to shift his way through, no gain on that play. 2nd and 10. If Granado gets a step on the DB Griffin Beard and gets past him with the way Blanco flings the ball, now they're putting 2 receivers to the far side with Willis and Granados. They're going from right to left on your FM dial. We'll give to Willis on an in around, trying to get some running room and not able to get anything as Hernandez for the Billies in for the tackle. And again, a gain of maybe a yard. Actually, no, 3rd and 10. No gain on that play. .954 left. Granados to the far side, 2 receivers to the near side. Blanco has Duran on his right hip. Shotgun formation. A slant pattern that was
way over his head.
Way over his head. He is not 6'9", 6'10".
You don't got Megatron out here running around. Well, he ain't running around anymore either. He's retired.
Yeah, he's retired. So, so that one intended for Granados, and the pass incomplete. And a 4th and 10. So Granados into kicking. Is it Willis or yeah, it's Willis. Yeah, Willis punts it away. Takes a Uvalde Coyote roll all the way down to about the 27-yard line. And that's where they're going to down it.
That's a good punt. He gets that forward roll out there, and he gets a lot of...
some extra yardage there. So 2 punts as we start the second half of this district play. Kind of losing my no, not my train of thought, just my place here on my sheets of high at top here at the Honey Bowl. We love the fact that we're up on top. Up the middle, nowhere to go on a 1st and 10. In on the tackle immediately was Wally Flores, the sophomore, being disruptive there as he gets into the backfield. They're at their own 28 on a 1st and 10, nowhere to go. So back to the 25, 26, a loss of 2, 2nd and 12. 3 receivers to the far side, 1 on the near side, shotgun formation. Emil will check to see if he changes the play. We'll have his running back to his left side now. Cantu switches sides. Drops the ball, picks it up, looking, rolling out to the far side, getting chased, looking to throw and pushed out of bounds as he crosses the 25 to the 20. Actually loses another yard, 3rd and 13. They've been having trouble with the snap a couple of times in that first half. Now here in the second half, 2 receivers to the far side, 2 to the near side, as the Billies in their white uniforms with red trim are going to be running from or playing from the dial left to right. Looks to throw, has a man open, and in and out of the hands. The intended receiver looks to be number 11, Aiden Uzil.
Brooks Emmons pass incomplete to number 11. Peyton Benzis.
So incomplete. 4th and 13.
Fourth and about 12. The ball's at the
8:37 left. Now again, we're talking with James Bowles. He did mention that again they've been mirroring each other as far as what each team has to do, but again they haven't established a run.
Sides back and forth.
And either team has established the run early. So another punt. Of course, the Billies coming in 0-4. They had an exceptional non-district. And when we talked to Coach Wilder, when he set up that, he mentioned that he set it up for a reason. Is again to get the team ready for.
We got a tie ball game, folks. It's 7-7. We got 8:28 left. Uvalde's just taking over from the ball, getting on offense here.
Wildcat formation will put a runner in or put somebody in motion.
Hike it. There you go. Get that free yardage.
Oh, they're going to call a false start. Oh, are we going to have a false start? And we had 3 people throw flag. A line judge, the umpire. Oh, number
Nope.
off it.
Yep.
So a 1st and 15.
Those are those little mistakes right there that need to be avoided. Like you're getting the ball, you got to try to build some momentum, and you started off with the flag. We just can't be doing that.
The ball at the 38. Wildcat formation for Duran. Has Ali and now has in motion. Actually, it was 56 that's in the backfield. Navarro and Ryan Barron were in the backfield with Rocky Duran. So no gain on that play. I believe 30, loss of 2 to the 36. Will be 2nd and 17. 7:50 left. 2 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side. Blanco back in. Has Duran looking to throw. Has Granados and in and out of the hands of Granados is that one fingertips.
This game is still tied 7-7, folks, and I just keep having to agree with Mr. James Volts how these guys are just doing the same things back and forth to each other.
Yeah, they're mirroring each other as far as play by play, as far as going 4 and out. It's imperative that Uvalde can try and control here with 7:38. As Willis, an in and around, looking to cut it back. Now cuts it 40, 35, 45, and goes out of bounds at the 48-yard line. Gain of 12, 4th and 5.
Oh, number 3, Devere Willis does it all, doesn't he? Kicks, he punts, he runs the ball, he catches it.
And that in and around has been there for the Coyotes tonight. He's had some good runs. Now you got 2 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side. Shotgun formation for Blanco. Has Duran on his left hip. Punts it away. And a quick pick to the 20. Picked up by number 5 and goes out of bounds.
Oh, settle down.
And Duran, that's Griffin Beard. So a punt and return by Beard all the way to the 27-yard line. So that's where the Billies will have it at their own 27-yard line, 1st and 10. So, like I mentioned, punt, punt, punt.
We have a penalty
Against the Coyotes.
First foul. Unnecessary roughness on number 15.
All right, we got off.
So that was on the Billies. An unnecessary roughness. Well, they had it at the 27, so 15 yards tacked on that one, and we'll move them back 15 yards to about the 12-yard line.
And so they got to repunt it there too, I believe. Or
No, because it happened after the play.
After the play.
Yeah, after the play was dead, it was a personal foul, so they're going to go 15 yards from the end of the run, which was the 27-yard line. So it will be marked at about the 12-yard line. With 7:19 left, you're listening to Freddie Rea and Gabe Gonzalez on KVOU Coyote Country 104.9. We're live from the Honey Bowl on your radio dial, FM, Coyote Country 104.9. Make sure you guys go visit our Facebook page. Also, our Tejano y Mas 102.3 and 93.9 The Hits. Don't forget LMG Entertainment 830 YouTube channel. We're live there, so if you can't get or you're at home, you have a YouTube on your TV.
Anywhere in the world.
Yeah,
folks.
anywhere in Europe. you get Coyote football and volleyball and baseball and softball and basketball all season long for your 2024-2025 season. And it's brought to you by, of course, your friends here at Coyote Country 104.9 and LMG Entertainment. So I don't know what they're trying to figure out here. Just step off the 12 yards, put the ball down.
Let's get going. Let's play some football.
So they're going to be 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Backers are coming.
Out to the outside on a screenplay as that one gets about 12, 13 yards. That's complete to number 3, Sebastian Bach. That was complete for a first down to the 28-yard line. 1st and 10. 15-yard. That one up the middle as Cantu breaks open. He's at the 30, 20, 15, 5. Touchdown, Billies. With 6:52. 62-yard for Cantu. 62-yard touchdown run up the middle with 6:52 left in the third quarter. And they make it 13-7. The Billies with a point after attempt yet to come. And that one right there, Gabe.
That hurts.
Well, that right there, that middle A-gap, that's where they've been going for the most part as far as rushing up the middle. They haven't been able to get to the outside, but up the middle, they've had some chunks of yards. Ball is up and good.
14-7.
PAT good, 14-7.
I think we need to take a quick break here and give a shout out to the bite that we coming up.
Back live from the Honey Bowl.
All right. Uvalde's
Wow.
got to step it up here and answer this back, or this is going to be, for your playoff chances later on down the line, is not good. This is the first district game for Uvalde.
Well, again, with the district being 5 teams, I believe.
Yep.
Top 4 make it. So you
This
can ill
is,
afford.
this is essentially,
Every game is a must-win, so to speak.
Yep.
When you get into district, you want to make sure that you get yourself going, even after that loss last week. But and back deep is Granados.
all right, we got a return here.
Gets it at the 5. That's number 20, in on the
Gonzalez on the return out to about
that was Aiden Gonzalez, the junior.
Folks, don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel LMG Entertainment 830.
It was
All
just
you got to do is just reach down there when you stream it on your TV and just hit that thumbs up
Subscribe.
button. Hit that subscribe button.
on the kicking team, number 8.
Oh, we had a penalty offsides.
Penalty, and we're going to re-kick.
so they're gonna
Re-kick.
re-kick. My math was off. They were at the 28, right?
Mm-hmm.
On that run. So 28 minus 100 is 72. I said 62. Right? 72, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. So I'm right. Yeah. 72-yard touchdown run. So 5 yards backed up. Actually, no. They put 5 yards forward. So they're going to re-kick. So the Billies re-kick. 14-7, 6:44 left. You're listening to Gabe Gonzalez and Freddie Rea on KVUU Coyote Country 104.9. Now it's short. We'll be taking it about the 24-yard line. Brought to the near side.
Wall.
Cut back and crosses the 30 to the 32-yard line. The return man there was number 10, Christopher Rodriguez, the sophomore, on the return for the Coyotes. Actually, no, it's Isaac Longoria, excuse me. Number 16, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was the return guy. So Uvalde has at their own 31-yard line, 1st and 10.
Going back to this is again we gotta answer back here, folks. We can't be letting this team have the lead, thinking they can win this game.
I know you have some sound effects here. Ha! That's a good one. Blanco calls his own number, gets it past the 33 to the 34 maybe. Such magical things happening here.
Magical things happening here in the Honey Bowl.
0-0 over in Eagle Pass between Eagle Pass CC Win and Eagle Pass CC Win and John Jay. Wow, at halftime. Parents' night over there. So ball to the 33, 2nd and 8. Screen play to Duran. And I think it was a lateral. I don't know if they
Did he
called
throw
it.
it
Yeah,
behind him?
he threw it behind him. So it was constituted as a lateral there.
Yeah. So luckily he was paying attention to that because that could have easily been a turnover right here, and that'd be going back to those mistakes that coach was preaching about this week over and over.
Yeah.
Got to keep the head in the game.
So 3rd and 14 after that.
We still got 5:19 with the clock running right now. It's 14 Fredericksburg, Uvalde 7. We got 3rd and 14 right here. This is a big third down right here. If we can get this third down, we can maybe build some momentum.
Timeout called, I believe. No, delay of game. So the
So
ball
we're
to-
already 3rd and 14, and now we just add the delay of game.
Ball to the 27. Now you're going to go back 5 more yards to the 22. So 3rd and 19 with 5:01 left here in the 3rd quarter. Blanco has Duran to his right side. 3 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side. Will roll out, looking, can't find anybody, and gets tackled for a loss, a sack. And that one, so that one at the 13-yard line, a loss of about 8 or 9 yards there. So 4th and
4th and forever. 4th and 14 right here. This is a big third down right here. If we can get this third down, we can maybe build some momentum.
fourth and 4th 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 and So it's like 4th and 27. That one punted away.
And now they get it on their side of the field. Uvalde's defense is going to have to step up at this drive right here and hold them.
So the punt will. So at the Uvalde 40-yard line, 1st and 10. Field position there. So at the 40 of Uvalde with 4:07 left here in the third quarter, up by 7, 14-7. And again, we've seen 4 games for Uvalde. They battled through injuries. They battled through things and have been able to be either be in the game in the fourth quarter or be close in the game. Am I right or am I wrong,
No,
Gabe?
you're definitely right. And especially the last 2 weeks, these games have been pretty close. So they definitely not used to it being down. But it's not the position you want to be in for sure. You're playing an 0-4 team. It's time to turn it on here.
2nd and 7. That one, and it is going to be completed to Beard. Quick pass.
Little quick slant there.
Yeah, quick slant as the Billies are in hurry-up offense. Get it to the 30 to 29, 1st and 10 for the Billies. We'll give it to number 22. And then that's Luke Hackroad.
First down play goes into about the 25-yard line.
So 4-yard gain to the 25, 2nd and 6. 3:14 left. Hurry up. 2 receivers to the far side, 2 to the near side. Will have it himself and in on the tackle. Nice play by number 15, Valdez. Zarek Valdez, the junior. There you go.
That's the crowd, folks. Don't worry about that.
That's a big crowd here at the Honey Bowl. So back to the 30, a 5-yard loss. It'll be a 3rd and 11. 2:42 left. And again, that front, that defensive front for Uvalde has to create some havoc in the backfield and create some urgency from the quarterback as the ball goes on the ground. Still looking, and again, that's
number 15.
Number 15 again. We called this number Valdez over and over. That defensive inside for him on the right-hand side. He's been able to get in and beat his man and be in the backfield on those 2 plays. So back to the 38, an 8-yard loss, 4th and 19. Make it, I guess, 4th and 20. With 2:22, deuces are wild, 2:22 on the clock.
See, that's exactly what needed to happen there. They were able to get the touchdown. They didn't do nothing, came back, played some defense, and now it's the offense's turn to get out here.
So again, the punting team comes out. That's Charles Rye. That ball will hit the 20 and go out of bounds at about the 15-yard line. So the ball hit at the 20, rolled out.
Right about the 15-yard line.
15-yard line. So that's where they're going to have it. And that's exactly what we talked about it, Gabe, is the defense with the field position that they had. The defense had to come in and create the turnover.
They had to get the stop there. We couldn't get any more points on the board because that's just going to fire up that team even more. So that was good on their defense, on the Uvalde defense, to hold them there.
So 1st and 10 for the Coyotes. Now next week we are in Somerset. Bulldogs. 16:04. Wildcat formation for Duran. Duran will get it across the 15 to about the 18-yard line.
Number 25 was the current blocking and run for the Coyotes.
So a 3-yard rush on that one. Under 2 minutes to play here in the third quarter. So we'll be at Somerset, and then on the 11th we're open. And then home for Canyon Lake. That's pink out on the 18th. On the 25th, we are, that's Davenport. That's in Davenport. That's a drive. And the Billies come up.
That's on a Saturday too, isn't it?
Is it?
The 25th, right? Or no, is that a
No,
Friday?
the 25th is a Friday.
Ah.
That's Davenport.
How far is Davenport? Far?
Far. It's Shirts area, like
Oh, so
between.
the other side of San Antonio.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's a drive.
From their own 15.
So yeah, that's gonna be a big one for. So a 3rd and long, 3rd and 10. Drops back, Blanco looking, finds Granados, and Granados gets hit,
Oh.
and no flag was thrown
It was a pretty uncatchable ball there.
on a 3rd and 10.
For the Battlin Billies, number 5, Griffin Beard. Brings up a 4th down, 4th and 10 for the Coyotes.
But just like that, it's already 3 and out.
Yeah, 3 and out with under a minute 40.5. I don't know what you're looking there for. What do we?
Crickets. Crickets.
Ain't it cricket season? I know there's butterflies all over the place when we're driving up and down Highway 83 and 57 and 90 and all that good stuff. Willis to punt it away. Nice punt. That one gets Beard back to the 40. Has some running room. 40, 45, actually 40, 35, 30. Looks to get down to about the 23-yard line.
Retired for the Battlin Billies down to about the Coyote 22-yard line.
You know, when you're at the football game, you can kind of sense the momentum kind of going out the building.
Yes.
We got to get it together. The defense, again, they're pitted them with stopping them here and not letting them score, because if they go up 2 scores, the way this game is going, it's not looking very good for the Coyotes.
No, it's not.
It's 24.3 seconds left in the 3rd quarter with the score 14 Fredericksburg.
14-7 the score. Fredericksburg has it at the Uvalde
They have it.
24-yard line, 1st and 10. And we'll give it again to the running back, number 22,
Number 22, Luke
Harker Road.
for the Battlin Billies. Adam, you ought to be 2nd down and 9.
And that's a quarter.
And that's the end of the 3rd quarter with our score. The Uvalde Coyotes 7. The Battlin Billies of Fredericksburg 14.
All right, folks, that's the end of the 3rd quarter here. And here we go to some of our sponsors.
Ya llegó DKP con todo su bling bling. Con esta nueva cumbia va a empezar el party. Escucha el ritmo del tambor, bajo bass y el saxofón. Y te apuesto lo que quieras que tú bailes mi cumbión.
Freddie Heredia, KVOU. Freddie Heredia, Coyote Country, 104.9 Sports, with Coach Wade Miller of the 104.9 Sports, with Coach Wade Miller of the.
And we're back.
We're back live. We want to thank our game day sponsor, Sunny Auto Glass Tint. Sunny's Auto Glass Tint, 595 West Main Street. Call them up at 830-275-2048. MD Performance, that's right. Michael Derek Sandoval II and his whole staff there at Mount Olympus Gym, 804 North Street. And again, you can call them at 830-278-2012. Griffin Ford is the 2nd and 8.
Brooks Emo passed for number 6.
Emil was trying to get to the end zone, and the pass was intended for number 6, if I'm not mistaken. Incomplete in the end zone. It'll be 3rd and 8 from the 22-yard line.
A turnover right here would go big.
Emil drops back. Now a screen play that goes nowhere. And that play right there, Valdez, Zarek Sandoval is trying to get the Griffin Ford, Bill Ford Tough, player of the game.
Yes, he is. The kid's everywhere. Number 15 is flying all over the place. It's good to see that the Coyotes are still playing hard, though. You can definitely tell the defense is out there. They're making stops. The offense just needs to get back up there and get some points on the board.
So the ball is back to the 20, about the 28, right? 28, 6-yard loss, 4th, and so they're gonna kick a field goal. They're gonna attempt that ball.
Oh.
I think it was blocked.
You can pick it up. Don't let it go
Picking
in the end zone.
Yeah, you can't let it go into the end zone. Yeah, they did it go, and he takes it back out. That's De La Garza. So the ball was spotted at the 28, if I'm not mistaken, 27, 28. So add 10 yards, that's 38 plus another 7. 45-yard field goal attempt, no good. So 2 field goals. He's 0 for 2 in field goals tonight. So Uvalde will have it at their own.
Again, we got the stop there. Now it's time for the offense to put
12-yard
something
line.
together, put a little drive together, and let's tie this ball game up.
2 receivers to the near side, 2 to the far side. Is block goal, shotgun formation. Duran drops back. Blanco looking deep. He has a man open, and that one, not sure.
Nope.
And no call.
That was a little close. It's getting a little.
That was, like I said, one-on-one situation. He had Beard a step or two. Blanco should have let it ride a little bit more there on that pass play. If he would have gotten at least another yard or two, that would have been 6. Incomplete. So 2nd and 10. Not sure if Beard would have been called for pass interference, but he was all over the receiver a bit early. That ball is on the ground, and it is touchdown. Actually, safety.
The player needs to quit arguing with the ref.
So they're trying to see if it was a pass or a fumble in the end zone, or if he was already down by contact. That's the big thing. If he was down on contact, then it's a safety. If the ball was on the ground, then it would have been a touchdown for the Billies. But I think they called them in grass, I guess, in the end zone already. So it's a safety call. So safety for the Billies puts them up 16-7 with 10:34 left in the 4th quarter. So an 8-point deficit with 10:34 left.
Score is 16-7 Fredericksburg. And they also have to kick it back to him.
Yeah, they got to kick it back.
Have we never had a safety here, folks?
It's a good one there. They have to kick it. They have to.
Yeah, they have to kick it from their side.
Yeah, but they're normally it's a free kick.
Yeah, I think it is a free kick. Yeah, because I can see he doesn't have the.
Either that or they can. Yeah, they're just gonna kick it off from the 20.
So 16-7 Fredericksburg.
And again, we talk about, you know, the little things, the little mistakes that have happened in the game that has led to this 8-point lead. You know, just that turnover here with the safety. So Willis will kick it off, taking it about the 16-yard line by Beard. Has some running room, has some blockers up in front, gets it all the way to midfield. So 10:24 left, and the Fredericksburg Bullies will have it at the 50-yard line, 1st and 10 at midfield. So 1st and 10 for the Billies at midfield. 3 receivers to the near side. Running back in his right hip will give it to the running back. And quickly, the ball, they're saying that the ball was down.
Not runners ruled down.
The runner was ruled forward progress was stopped. So to the 48, 2nd and 12. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel, LNG Entertainment 830. And go like, share, and follow all our Facebook pages, Ohio Country 104.9. Brings it to the near side, looking to throw. No, he will keep it and gain a yard to the 49. Actually, they're going to give him another yard to the 48. De la Garza in on the tackle, so that was Emil.
Defense is a big stop right here.
So it's going to be 3rd, and let's call it 8. Drops back, Emil looking, finds number 5, and gets it across the 40 to the 39. Actually, they're going to mark it at the 30, the 39. Complete to Beard, number 5, Griffin Beard. So to the 39, 11-yard pass play. 1st and 10 at the Coyote 39-yard line. 9:27.
That clock keeps ticking away. It's going to start running out of time for these Coyotes to do something here.
2 receivers to the near side, 1 on the far side. Shotgun formation for Emil. Emil will give to Cantu. Cantu looking to break to the outside. Still running. Gets it across the 30 to the 25. Gets it get to the 24-yard line. So to the 24, 1st and 10. So the Billies get a 1st down on a Cantu run of 14 yards. Nice play there.
Number 15.
Again, Valdez, as he corrals again, number 23. So 2nd and 10, no gain on that play. 8:34 and counting. Emil in shotgun formation. Has 2 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side. Shotgun formation. We'll check the line.
Changing the play.
Valdez goes over to the left side. Drops back, looking to the end zone, and in and out of the hands. So the intended receiver was Beard, and incomplete. So going to be 3rd and 10 from the 24. So 3rd and 10 with 8:03 left, up by 8, 16-7. Emil, shotgun formation.
Offsides.
And they're going to throw a flag. Free play. Intercepted by De La Garza, Albert De La Garza.
Won't count.
And there's a penalty marker on the play.
We had number 15 was getting a little too excited and jumped off sides there.
Yeah, that he got into what we call the neutral zone.
The neutral zone.
So 3rd and 5 will be at the 19-yard line. 3rd and 5 offsides. Emo drops back, double pumps, going to the end zone.
Touchdown.
And that one is a touchdown for the Billies. A 19-yard touchdown pass from Emo to number 6, Harrison Langford, with a 19-yard touchdown pass with 7:42 left in the 4th quarter. They go up 22-7 with the point after attempt is good. Make it 23-7. And we'll be back with more after this. You're listening to Gabe Gonzalez, Freddie Day on KVOU Coyote Country 104.9.
Se lo enviamos para que vaya.
And we're back live from the Honey Bowl in Uvalde, Texas, as we have the score 23-7 with 7:42 left. Gabe Gonzalez, Freddie Rea, bringing you live streaming. We're streaming the game on our YouTube channel, LMG Entertainment 830, and our Facebook page at 104.9 FM Coyote Country. You're also listening on your FM dial, 104.9 at the 5-yard line. Number 20 will get it, still on his feet. He's bouncing off some would-be tacklers, gets it across the 23-yard line. And on the return was Aiden Gonzalez, the firecracker. As that gentleman always, it seems like every time he comes on the field, long hair, you know, kind of comes out of his helmet. And fires up the crowd as they got the ball at the 23-yard line at their own 23. 1st and 10. I want to thank all our great sponsors, all our great advertisers, Griffin Ford, Luigi's Italian Restaurant, Sanford Waterworks, as we're getting more and more advertising. Gets it across the 25. That was a rush by Blanco to the 25. Gets it 2 yards there, 2nd and 8. Want to thank Uvalde Area Chamber of Commerce. Also, they got the Pick'em Show on Wednesday nights.
Yes, sir. Chamber Picks
from
live.
6 to 7, right?
Yes, sir. That one is streamed on the Chamber of Commerce Facebook page and the LMG Entertainment YouTube page.
And
so we got plenty of entertainment, folks. We got dances, we got football, we got pick'em shows, we got what you want. Come on.
2nd and 8 for the Coyotes. 3 receivers to the near side, 1 on the far side. Shotgun formation for Blanco. We'll give to, and play. Willis wide open at the 50, 40, 30. 1 man to beat, 10, 5, touchdown, Coyotes.
With a little trickery.
It was
the triple reverse. This is about the time to bust that play out right here.
They went deep into the playbook on that one. A 75-yard touchdown pass from Blanco to DeVere Willis. Caught it at the 50 and 50 yards after the catch.
Oh, DeVere better catch his breath because he's got to kick the field goal too.
That was A razzle-dazzle completed pass for 75 yards and a Coyote touchdown with 6:32 left and makes it 23-13 with the point after
That brings it
attempt.
to a 2-score game, which is still a possibility.
Well, they're going to go for two. Three receivers to the far side, one on the near side. As Blanco kind of
Oh, the pass.
and the pass is incomplete as Duran was trying to get it to Blanco.
With a little
Blanco,
halfback pass.
yeah, the halfback pass was getting out to the outside. So the 2-point no good. A 10-point.
Billies 23.
The 2-point conversion was no good. 2 plays, 75-yard touchdown pass from Blanco to Devere Willis. 6:32 left. We're gonna keep it here. Or do we take it back to? I guess we'll take it quick break.
Quick break, folks. Here's a shout out to our sponsors.
Freddie Heredia, KVOU. Freddie Heredia, Country 104.9 Sports with Coach Wade Miller of 104.9 Sports with Uvalde. Wade Miller of the Uvalde Coyotes. Coach, expectations for the 2020. And we're back live. We want to thank our game day sponsor, Sonny's Auto Glass Tint, 595 West Main Street. Call them up at 830-275-2048. That's Fidel Galindo over at Sonny's Auto Glass Tint. MD Performance, 804 North Street. Our good friends over at the Southwest Texas College Rodeo. Also want to thank, that ball gets into the end zone for a touchback. Griffin Ford, 3000 East Main Street. They have great deals right now. Fall savings. You need to get yourself a 2024 Super Duty as they are, for well-qualified buyers, 4.9 APR. An Expedition 2024 has $4,500 in rebates plus dealer discounts. And 2024 Escapes, $3,000 in rebates. Sanford Waterworks, 4419 East Main. Luigi's Italian Restaurant, great pizza, great food. 432 West Main Street. And First State Bank of Uvalde. And we have the Billies at their own 25-yard line, 1st and 10. 2-score game, 23 down by 10, 23-13 with 6:32. The defense has to clamp up here. And as soon as we talk about clamping up, both Jared Martinez and Castaño, Malachi Castaño in on a stop for no gain in the backfield. So 2nd and 10. It's a lot of eyeballs.
Folks, don't forget to subscribe to LMG Management and Entertainment YouTube channel, LMG Entertainment 830.
Make sure you guys go to our Facebook pages, 104.9 FM Coyote Country. Rose to his left, looking to throw now, keeping the ball, and again, no gain. Great play by the defense, getting to the outside. Number 44 in on the pursuit, Wally Flores. So again,
At this point, that was out of bounds too. So now we have to start worrying about the clock because we got 5:42 left. The score is Coyotes 13, Fredericksburg 23. So it's time right here.
he went out of bounds. Both
did
teams
out of
both teams have 3 timeouts left. But again, they're up by 10. Keep it inbound to run the clock. He made the mistake in going out of bounds himself.
Mm-hmm.
An in around looking to throw. That's number 6. The intended receiver is going to be number 11, and in and out of the hands.
Oh, that was so close to being intercepted.
12. Jared Quay is incomplete.
That was number 11, excuse me. Aiden.
For the Coyotes, Alberto Garza.
So they did their job. Defense did their job. They make a stop. We got 5:34 left. So it's a two-score game. However, we do have a kicker. So
Yeah, we do have a kicker that can get you 3 points if needed. So De La Garza back with, I believe, Willis or Granados. I think it's Willis. That one off the end of the foot of the punter,
gave it
and kicker.
throwing us a bone.
Charles Rain.
I thought you were going to say Charles Lee Ray.
No, it's Rhyne.
Do you remember who Charles Lee Ray is?
No.
You know, Charles Lee Ray would be a gentleman by the name of Chucky. That was the gentleman
that's
that
right.
whenever he was in his body, the guy
Got
is
you.
Charles Lee Ray. Don't worry about it, folks. We'll be here all week.
Talking about Chucky, we're getting into October. And of course, it's Halloween. Don't forget, it is also breast cancer awareness.
Yep.
And our good friends over at we're going to give them a plug, man. You know how we are.
We're nice guys.
Yeah. Uvalde Memorial Hospital Women's Health Expo. It is a Tuesday, October 8th at 300 East Main Street at the Sergeant Willie de Leon Civic Center. They're going to have a keynote speaker. This one is sponsored by First State Bank of Uvalde. Events are not intended for men and children. It's a women's expo.
Women's only.
Women's only.
Scoring conduct, 0 on white, 15 yards, first down.
All right, we'll
So
get some more gifts over here.
You get those extra yards, but
Sorry, it's on red.
it's on red.
Oh, come on, ref.
Unsportsmanlike conduct. So, the women's expo, there's going to be a couple of sessions. Session 1 is free in the morning, and then session 2 is in the afternoon. That's a paid admission. Tickets are required. So again, that is you can find it at the Uvalde Memorial Hospital. I believe they have some QR scan codes and stuff like that where you can get your tickets and stuff like that and buy. So after the punt with 5:28.
See, even again right there, we got a free gift here. He kicks it short. We're on our side of the ball, but then we have a
Unsportsmanlike
conduct on us. So now we're back on our side of the ball.
Yeah,
We got to keep kidding ourselves here, folks.
back to the 39-yard line, the own 39-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Coyotes. Down by 2 scores, down by 10, 23-13 with 5:23. Blanco is in shotgun formation, has Duran to the right side. They're waiting for the play clock to be initiated by the referee. 2 receivers to the far side, 1 on the near side. Drops back, looking, and gets dropped in the backfield by number 10.
We got to let that ball go.
Colton Wolf in on the tackle. Is sacked and brought back to the 31. An 8-yard loss, 2nd and 18. That's
Sometimes, Freddie.
Sometimes, right?
Sometimes.
Sometimes that happens.
Sometimes that happens.
3 receivers to the far side, 1 on the near side. Shotgun formation for Blanco. Has Duran on his right hip. Looks to sprint out. Now back, trying to make something happen. Has
He's
some
got
open
blockers.
field. He's got some blockers in front. He's at the 40. He's at the 35.
There you go. Run out of
45-yard
bounds.
line, excuse me.
Here's where we got to start saving that time. He went out of bounds, so that was a good football decision right there.
Why are they marking him down at the 43-yard line? He got all the way to the 45, if I'm not mistaken. But he went out of bounds to save a timeout, 4:53. So to the 43-yard line, it'll be 3rd, and let's call it a long, long 6, a 12-yard gain on that one.
Mm-hmm.
Blanco, 3 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side. Will bring Willis in motion. The Coyotes are going from left to right, looking, and gets tackled by number 16, Tristan King. So no gain. Was looking to option out. And a timeout called. So,
Timeout, Coyotes.
so the Coyotes will call a timeout. Their first charge timeout in the fourth quarter with 4:36 left. And it'll bring a fourth down, and I believe it's 8
Yep, 4th down and 8.
at the 42-yard line.
All right, folks, back to another.
Ya llegó DKP con todo su bling bling. Con esta nueva cumbia va a empezar el party. Escucha el ritmo del tambor, bajo bass y el saxofón. Y te apuesto lo que quieras que tú bailes mi cumbión.
And we're back live from the Honey Bowl. 4:36 left as Uvalde is down 23-13 with 4:36. It'll be a 4th down and 8 for the Coyotes. Blanco drops it back, looking, can't find anybody. Gets sacked all the way down to the 30-yard line. Was looking to pass, did not have anybody open. So the Billies will have it at the Uvalde 30-yard line, a loss of 12. So Fredericksburg, so at the Coyote 31-yard line, 1st and 10, up by 10 with 4:31 left. Don't forget to catch the Pick'em show on Wednesday nights. Also, you can catch my show in Eagle Pass on KNO 92.7. Keep Talking Sports with Freddie Reyes. I have special guests every week also. And that one up the middle, no gain, maybe a yard.
Number 22, Harkin Road on the Curry
Harkin Road
Billies.
gets it to the 29, 2 yards, 2nd and 8.
Off the 29-yard line. Down and 8.
There's a lot going on.
There is a lot going on
in the area.
October is going to be a busy, busy month.
Yeah, October, November are busy months in the fall. 2 receivers to the near side, 2 to the far side. Shotgun formation as the Coyotes look to stop the Billies and get the ball back. Rose right, looking to throw, has a man, and quickly was brought down by number 12. That's Jesus Padilla in on the tackle, the reception. So number 8 in on the completion. That's Domingo Veros. Will be a 3rd and
We do have do we have an injured player down here?
yeah, he's trying to stretch, so not sure. I think they're gonna call. Oh no, he called his second timeout. So it'll be a 3rd down on this one. Looking to see, the ball was at the 28-yard line. Excuse me. No gain on that play. Again, guys, we want to thank our game day sponsors. If you just want to get on a game day sponsor, make sure you call us up 830-968-2010. But if you want to get on a yearly package, sports package, go ahead and email Heredia, it's Heredia .umc@gmail.com, or call me at 830-968-2010. I'm the sports director and sales director of KVOU, Coyote Country 104.9, KVUA 102.3 Tejano y Mas, and 93.9 The Hits. So you can get on all 3 radio stations, get on all our sports packages. We want to thank our game day sponsors, Sunny Auto Glass Tint and MD Performance. We'll give to number 22. Gets it across the 25 to the 24-yard line. 319. And that's Cantu, number 23. in on the run, and Uvalde calls their last timeout with 3:19. There'll be a 4th and let's call it a long 4. Got the ball to the 24-yard line. So no timeouts for Uvalde and Coach Miller. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back with more after this. You're listening to Freddie Day on KVOU, Coyote Country 104.9. Griffin Ford has been a part of the community for 43 years. We are where your friends, family, and neighbors work. We don't want to sell you a vehicle. We want to help you buy the vehicle you want. We currently are offering employee pricing in all our new inventory. We have the largest selection of pre-owned vehicles in the area. So come by and see us at 3000 East Main Street or call one of our sales professionals, 830-278-3673. That's Griffin Ford. Go Coyotes! And we're back live from the Honey Bowl, Uvalde, Texas. Week 5 of Texas high school football and the first district game for both the Fredericksburg Fighting Billies, or Battling Billies, and the Uvalde Coyotes. Kimball, Mel, that ball in and out of the hands of number 11.
Pass intended for number 11. This is incomplete.
And that play, I'm not sure if they threw a flag or not, but on a 4th and 4, in and out of the hands, and that will turn over on downs.
Billies failed to convert on the 4th down attempt. The ball goes over to the Coyotes.
So you say there's a chance, right?
We have a slight chance here. Definitely, he's got a.
First and 10 for the Coyotes from their own 20.
Look, they scored in 2 plays. It can happen, right?
It can definitely happen, and I'm crossing my
3:13 left.
fingers and I'm praying.
From their own 23-yard line, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
From their own 24, excuse me. Check that, 24. Drops back, Blanco looking,
Just throw it.
throwing to the near side and out of bounds. The intended receiver was Willis,
Intended for number 3, Namir Willis, is incomplete.
so incomplete.
Second down.
A quick score right here, and we got an opportunity, but we got to get that quick score.
Yeah, not only that, you do know that Willis can onside kicks. 3:05 left. And the Coyotes will bring 2 receivers to the far side, 2 to the near side. Shotgun formation for for Blanco and the offense. Drops back, looking, rolling left, has a man in and out of the hands, and incomplete. The intended receiver to the far side was number 6.
Number
That's,
6, Jordan Castillo.
Jordan Castillo. So incomplete. It'll be 3rd and 10 from their own 24-yard line. 3 minutes left. Here from Uvalde, Texas, the Honey Bowl. You're listening to KVOU, Coyote Country 104.9 FM dial. The only local radio station that's on your FM dial, local radio. 3 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side, shotgun formation. Looks to throw. That one incomplete, intended for number 10, as number 11 stepped in front of that.
That was
slant.
almost a turnover right there. He gets a
Hayden.
turnover right there. That's ball game.
Yeah, that's the nail on the coffin, so to speak, if that one is caught and intercepted.
4th down, 4th and 10 for the Coyotes from their own 24.
So from their own 24, 4th and 10, the adjustments that were needed to be done. Of course, Ali was out early in that, I believe in the 3rd quarter, so couldn't get him going. 2 receivers to the far side, 1 on the near side. We'll give it to Willis, in around, looking to get to the outside. He's at the 30, he's at the 40, and got the Coyote.
First down.
And that's the,
First State Bank. First down.
there you go.
Woo, here we go. He got it about to that stops the clock. So
Yes.
we got 2:48 left. It's 23-13. We still got 2 scores. We have to score in this next play or so. For sure, we need it this play.
Yeah, you needed to extend the drive here. 2 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side. Shotgun formation for Blanco. Has Duran to his left side. They're going from left to right on your FM dial. Drops back, looking to throw. Has a man and incomplete. That was Granados. I would love to see a fly from Granados, just a go route.
Yeah.
Get behind the defense and have your quarterback Blanco just kind of lay it out there. He has the arm to do it. He can fling it.
He sure can fling it.
So the ball again at the Uvalde 40-yard line. 2 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side. Shotgun formation. 4 seconds in the play clock, 2 seconds. They don't have any timeouts. They got to hurry up.
So one thing about that, this quarterback is making his second start, and he's always pretty much been primarily the backup.
Yeah.
So these little mental mistakes, we got to forgive him for those.
And you got to understand it. I mean, you're coming into the game last week in Crystal. You're coming in kind of because of what happened to Jet. You know, you were running on emotion. He had that 57-yard touchdown run where he just kept it on a read option, and then gets a whole week of practice. But again, trying to implement Blanco and what his skill set and what he does is different from what you have with your starting quarterback in Jet Flores. As a nice end around, looking to throw, and has a man deep and incomplete. The intended receiver was number 10, Christopher Rodriguez. As again, they tried that in around with Willis and bit. Some of the defense bit on that one and kind of chased them. So 3rd and 15, that pass incomplete. So the ball to the 35-yard line at their own 35. 2:35 left. 23-13 is the score. We'll give to number 42, and he stopped immediately on a 3rd and 15. Got to about the 37-yard line, about 2 yards on that play. And number 42 was the ball carrier, Corey Talley, to the 37. It's going to be 4th and 13 with 2:05 left here in the ball game. 2 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side. Number 11, the lefty, into, and that's an interception as he was looking for the intended receiver. And the pass was Granados. Granados was the quarterback there.
That's all right. That's more like a punt. Granted, we did need that pass, but.
Yeah. So that was intercepted by, I believe, number 23. And the Fredericksburg Billies, will have it at their own 35-yard line, 1st and 10, with just under 2 minutes to play. Looking at some of the comments.
Shout out to all those watching. Don't forget to subscribe to LMG Entertainment 830. We will be putting a lot of things on this channel here. We got sports, music, all kinds of stuff. Comedy, you name it, we will probably get it.
They're going to
take a knee.
take a knee, take a couple of knees. No timeouts left for the Coyotes. Yes, I think I did say bullies, and I meant to say Billies.
Oh, the internet will call you out.
Right?
Don't worry about that.
So, again.
Thank you, internet, for the correction there. We appreciate you.
Yeah. Again, it's one of those things where it sounds almost the same, right? Billies and bullies. Anyways, the Fighting Billies of Fredericksburg.
Well, the Fighting Billies of Fredericksburg came and bullied Uvalde here in the Sunny Bowl tonight.
Yeah. So they're going to take it all the way down, take another knee. Emo. Third. I think they're going to get, what, one more knee maybe?
Yeah, we got third down right now.
Yeah, third. So they're gonna need it down at about, I guess, 2 seconds on the play clock. There's a 30-second difference on play clock and game clock. So again, they're gonna take a knee and then take the fourth down also, and not even gonna get a play down at fourth down, because I think that's the last one with the play clock being 40 seconds. That was the last knee. That's the ball game, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to get a quick post-game show brought to you by Griffin Ford. And we're going to get you the Build Ford Tough, Griffin Ford Build Ford Tough player of the game. And I think we know who it is. But we're going to go to a quick break. We'll be back with more after this. You're listening to Freddie Rea and Gabe Gonzalez on Coyote Country 104.9. Freddie Rea, KVOU. Freddie Rea, Coyote Country 104.9 Sports with Coach Wade Miller of 104.9 Sports with Uvalde. Wade Miller of the Uvalde Coyotes. Coach, expectations for the 2024 season as you have the home opener here at home against Carrizo Springs. We're back live from the Honey Bowl, the post-game show brought to you by Griffin Ford. And we're going to get you the Griffin Ford Build Ford Tough player of the game. And I guess it's unanimous. We both called it number 15, Zarek Valdez, the junior defensive.
The kid played hard. He had a few tackles for a loss. I know we did come up short, but he did play good. He was just out there battling. And
second half, and we talked about it, it was 7-7 at the half. The second half was all the Billies.
Yeah.
They had, of course, there was a couple of punts going back and forth, and then they knock it out with a 72-yard touchdown run with 6:52, and that was that's where the floodgates kind of opened there.
Yeah.
That was by number 23, Aaron Cantu, and again with Ali out again, not sure what happened with him, and having Blanco in to quarterback and Flores out for the season. There's some things that Coach Miller has to be thinking.
He's going to have to get back to the drawing board, I believe, after this week. You know, they came in, they did play tough. The defense played tough, but now the offense was kind of it's hard. You lose your starting running back, you lose your starting quarterback, you lose your starting left tackle.
Yeah.
They have had a lot of injuries.
Machuca doesn't look like he's coming back anytime soon either.
He might be gone for the year as well, too.
He's still lingering with that knee injury that happened back in week 2. So we want to thank our game day sponsor, Sunny Auto Glass Tint, 595 West Main Street. Call them up at 830-275-2048. Also, MD Performance. Visit them at Mount Olympus Gym, 804 North Street. They offer free weights, cardio equipment, weight machines, personal training available. Access to the gym 24/7. Contact them at 830-279-2012 is the number to call, or go on their social media at mountolympus.mdp to sign up. Also, don't forget the 62nd annual Southwest Texas College Rodeo, October 4th and 5th. Tickets are available. Uvalde County Fairplex, presented to you by 3S and Uvalde Chevrolet at 7 o'clock. Hunters Roundup, brought to you by our good friends at Uvalde Area Chamber of Commerce. It's the Hunters Roundup, November 1st and 2nd, and barbecue cook-off. Griffin Ford, 3000 East Main Street. Sanford Waterworks, 4419 East Main Street. Luigi's Italian Restaurant, 432 West Main Street. First State Bank of Uvalde, 2065 East Main. And again, we want to thank our good friends over at the Uvalde Area Chamber of Commerce. Don't forget that rodeo, they got over, believe they have over 13 different colleges competing, and they're going to have events: bronc riding, calf roping, steer wrestling, ladies breakaway, barrel racing, of course, my favorite, bull riding.
Bull riding.
They got a special silent auction. Also, they have the special entertainment, Kyle #Layman and his dog Trick. The Uvalde Area Chamber of Commerce Beer Cantina. Fiesta No Siesta. Fan of the Night. Make sure you get out there. And, again, make sure you guys go out there. They got the Ride the Mechanical Bull. Meet the Sutira Tequila Burros.
Nice.
Man, they have a whole bunch of $10. The admission. Kids under 12 are free. You can get your pre-sale tickets at Oasis Outback, Texas Farm Store, First State Bank, TXN Bank, Country, Garden and Seed, and Uvalde Chevrolet. Those are some of the places. Don't forget, October 8th, also the Women's Health Expo, presented to you by Uvalde Memorial Hospital. Oh, we got a whole bunch of stuff. And, of course, LMG Entertainment they got the Halloween.
The Halloween dance coming up on October 25th.
They got
At Friday, October 25th, costume contest. We got the Crazy Pimps and Adran Diaz. It's Cumbia Night at the Herbie Ham Activity Center. Get your tickets, folks.
And then where can they get the tickets?
The tickets, you can get them at Partners, right next to Stripes. I don't
Partners,
remember.
that's right. Partners.
Yeah, the Partners.
They got tacos
A little
there,
taco
too. They got
factory.
tacos, yeah,
One of my favorite places.
And again, guys, thank you very much for my good friend and my broadcast partner, Gabe Gonzalez. I'm Freddie Rea. Good night from the Honey Bowl in Uvalde, Texas, as the Uvalde Coyotes drop first district game 23-13 to the Fredericksburg Billies. And they go 2-3 overall, 0-1 in district, as they will face Somerset
next week. Road
and
trip.
we travel to Somerset. I know we're probably going to leave, noon?
Yeah, we're going to have to leave. It's not too far of a drive. But come out, folks, if you can, make it out to Somerset next week. Keep supporting the Coyotes. It was a tough loss today. But you stay alive and you be somebody. Let's get out of here, Freddie.
Good night. Once again, keep talking sports. Coyote Country 104.9 KVOU.